Hello, welcome to Race 3 of the PAEP Marble Season 2 racing here at GP Japan. Around this lovely track around the mountains. Anyways, say hi Pyro, he's here again.
Yes, I have returned.
He is back. Anyways, it would be 15 laps, 20 laps around this track. And here's the starting grid: Pyro, Quickie, Andy, and Icy on the front row. And it's lights out, and away we go into turn 1. Kale shoots out into the lead.
And this race is especially important for two teams in particular, RL Terrace and Chiefs fans, both of them around 15 to 20 points behind the rest of the pack. They will need a good performance today. Starting out in the lead is Pyro.
Then Webster, KO, Mossman here, and this is going to be a lot less chaotic at the start. This race is a lot more positional. That the start really matters here in Clever. Although at the back, that's not gonna make Blackstone much happier than he already
Yeah,
is.
Blackton's been doing a lot of heavy lifting for senior staff so far.
Anyway, here hit the chevron. Pyro right hand side. Webster getting a better hit, but Pyro. Oh, Webster, they're nailing that divisor down the middle. Gonna hear a lot of shuffling around, but it is Webster and Pyro still hunting each other down here. At the end of the first lap, Webster looking for a move down the inside. It's not gonna be done there. And Pyro there, you can see they're still defending as Webster takes the lead of the race into the hairpin. Blackstone there in second. Our championship leader Blackstone by 1 point is up into second place. He's going to be hoping to extend that meager 1 point lead into something that could really be called a lead here. Yeah, and with Pyro in second place in the championship, he's fallen down to 6th place, but still has that extra fastest lap point.
Looking at how these teams are starting to shake up, you can see American Patriots, Kale and Sebastian USA. They've kind of traded off, one of them having good performances, one of them having a bad one, but so far they both sit within the top 10. Kale 4th, Sebastian USA 7th, and that will bode well for them if they look to move into the top 3 after this race.
Yeah, in previous races, winner Martinez here is now in the lead, taking over proceedings here with Webster and Blackstone in 2nd and 3rd place. Martinez will be hoping for another good result here as Blackstone there moves a beautiful move down the inside of Webster and is actually going to make a run on Martinez, but does not have enough speed to make a move.
Here it is in Blackstone.
Aggressive at the start. But he should hope to not run out of energy by the end of this long 20-minute race here.
And a little bit of space between these leading two and the rest of the pack. Blackstone
goes straight
completely
through.
Avoids the chevron.
Yeah, goes straight through.
That's
They're lucky down there.
Strongly into first right now.
Yeah, Quakey there takes the fastest lap, back down in 16th place. Not a good race
Making
for him.
up a lot of ground there. And now he's down to 19th.
Yeah, not a good race for him so far.
It's still Blackstone and Martinez.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, Rocky completely locked himself out of the race, and Mossman. Looks like we're going to have another race with a lot of disqualifications.
Yeah.
Maybe more of a race for survival than anything else.
Yeah, it seems like
not good for IRL Terrace, as now their ceiling in this race is a meager 23. It's 1 point plus the max of 22 points, I believe. Jeb though in 4th, and that's actually Mossman's second straight.
Completely stopping there.
That's actually Mossman's second straight disqualification. And that will probably drop him down to last place individually, assuming Webster can have a solid performance, which he is having now.
I think Jonag just died as well. Something's up.
Oh, Jonag, yeah. Okay.
I think it could be something related to the portals here.
Oh no. I say let it be.
Okay. I think I broke something.
Simply survive.
Survival, I guess, then.
Pyro moves back into first.
Our top 2 in the championship here, top 2 in this race, and right now by things stand they should be at equal points here by the end of this race. Jonag is out, Bob and Icy though are still going. But 3 out in the first 5 laps now. Not a good look here for any of the ones that have crashed, but it's Pyro now in the lead.
Kale second, Sebastian USA fifth. Very good race for American Patriots so far, and Jeb doing his best to try to mitigate the disqualification or DNF from Mossman. Yeah. And it's not even that large of a gap between first and the last remaining racer, Icy, right now. It's only about 15 seconds, so there's still... Nobody's really pulled away in either the front or the back of the pack right now, but...
Yeah. And if you remember last time out, Mossman crashed at the final lap. The only DNF that race is going to continue his streak here of not finishing races, which is very bad news for him. As Jeb, as before this race, he sat in a lowly 19th position in the individual championship.
Justin is making his daily appearance in the top 3, though each of the last 2 times he has made it there, he has fallen down to the 11th, 12th range. See if he can stick in second place right now. Team really needs it.
Yeah,
him and Webster are about 35 points behind the leaders, Los Hermanos.
Yeah, 35 points. Only 3 points from digging themselves out of that last place spot for now. But
and that will be it. And presuming that they don't disqualify themselves.
Justin jumps into the lead.
Because of Mossman's disqualifications, if Justin Webster can just survive for the entire race, they should be able to pass them, as Jeb has now fallen into 8th.
Yeah, it was 1st and 6th at the moment for that team. Justin gets a good line. Pyro not so much, as he gets leaped by... Oh, no.
Did Bob crash?
Places.
Don't think so.
No.
Oh, no, Larry is still racing.
Yeah, it actually jumps over 4 spots there by a good chevron.
Gastikers. Sebastian USA now moving into 2nd.
Yeah, just there with a large lead at the moment.
Yep, takes a good line through that curve.
And even worse news for Moscow terrorists. It appears that Putina has also crashed, leaving them with 19th and 17th.
That may even move them into last, depending on how well Jeb and the Chiefs fans do in this race. It has to remain to be seen, but pretty big fall off from them after a very strong first race.
Yeah, there's a heated fight here for second place. Blackstone is hunting down Pyro here, and actually he does a good chevron around the outside. They choose different sides here, as Martinez is pressuring on Blackstone, hoping a good result could clear him towards the top. Their Pyro there still stands ahead. Martinez moving much faster here.
And I think ironically,
here
it seems that Blackstone is taking better lines, but keeps running into Pyro every single.
And like that, they swap places all around here. Martinez up into second place. Pyro goes for 3-on-1.
It's a pack of 5, kind of, in this 2nd through 6th range.
Pack
Justin
of 5 here. Webster with his lead. A lot is happening here. Now Kale Webster jumping up 3 positions. Martinez losing out for the moment. It's Pyro there makes a move on Webster. Now trying to make one on Kale. And Kale here through the pipe. Blackstone there. Webster falls down too. I think Dusky is wanting to join this train here. But the chevron will move things around. Oh, Justin was there. Was stopped. Stop. But wasn't dislodged there.
And now the pack of 5 has turned into maybe 7.
Yeah, and a battle for the lead as well. Blackstone now has the lead, followed by Martinez. Dusky, they're trying to move forward. Our season 1 champion, by the way. Getting blocked off.
Fairly quiet so far.
Yeah.
Him and Kat both sitting in the middle of the table.
Yeah, he's been fairly quiet. As you can see there, Martinez there, Blackstone jumping into the lead. Pyro there, I think losing touch with the top runners. Blackstone here. He hasn't been particularly stellar. He got 3rd place last time around due to Mossman's DNF. So he's been very consistent, but never really making the headlines. As Dusky takes 2nd place here. Webster hunting down Blackstone there has a terrible chevron even. This is slow. Webster loses a lot of time there.
Good news for senior staff. Clever is actually in the top 10 right now. If that will hold, this will be probably the best race for him and the team as a whole. perhaps being able to put them into first or second. Chiefs fans, though, still sitting at third and fifth. Very strong race from them so far.
Yeah, Dusky has extended a lead at the moment. You can see there the large gap behind to Martinez, Blackburn, Justin, and Webster. Jeb there making forward. Sebastian and Carroll, they're sitting in 7th and 8th. Good news for their team is Icy right now at the back of the people still running.
And this might
large gap there behind. Justin and Jeb here moving for second place. Blackburn, they're all four. They're fighting. Jeb gets a great bounce, but it's the chevron of doom there as Justin hits straight through.
Yeah, Blackburn got hurt the most by that, and with Los Hermanos having a weak race, and especially the quiet kids,
they're
currently sitting in the back half of the table, it might be a chance for perhaps senior staff or American Patriots to move into first place with an especially strong performance.
Yeah, right now here, Cat has taken the fastest lap points for now. And right now,
that's going to be notable for them.
Yeah, Icy is 22 seconds behind at the back of the pack here from Dusky.
Not good for Los Hermanos. Is going to need Pyro to pull out another strong performance if they want to stay at the top of the table. And still Pyro sitting in that 7th chase pack with Sebastian USA, Blackburn, Martinez, and Justin.
Blackburn. Yeah, I think Pyro's goal right now is just to stay in front of Blackburn for him to take over the individual championship. There's massive kerfuffle here with the chevron. I think Pyro might have jumped up a couple places.
Marble. I think everybody went on that side with Pyro and Blackburn. Ended up further back in the standing, as it is just a mess of marbles right now. Several smaller groups now all combining into one group. This has got to be like 9 marbles.
Yeah, 9 marbles here. You can see there Pyro in 8th place there, and you can see Dusky just a corner. You can see second place just a corner ahead of him. The entire pack here has maybe been held up by all this fighting. But it's Sebastian USA in second place. Sebastian USA is 5th place in the. Oh, Pyro, they're going slow, losing, I don't know, 5 positions.
Oh, yeah, and this pack now extends from 2nd all the way to 12th.
All the way to 12th and maybe more.
Chevron hurts Justin more than anybody else.
Dusky here, still flying at the front of the field. 3 seconds in front of Jeb, and then Martinez. Webster, Blackburn, Andy here, which hasn't been talked a lot about, and Clever. Bobcat, Sebastian, they're looking for the inside, going for a 2-for-1 deal there. And then Pyro, which actually jumps past Sebastian USA. Justin, Kale, Charlie, Logan, and Icy. Losing another second that lap, and everybody else who is in the wall or all the way in the wilderness.
And it's kind of gotten worse for American Patriots. They started out strong, but now Sebastian USA in the back of that trailing pack, and Kale about 7 seconds behind him, not really likely to catch up at this rate.
There's a big kerfuffle here. Pyro jumps past Clever. But it's the chevron again. Looks like not many people losing out. Justin, they're losing out again.
Clever slowed down significantly.
I think Justin might have got installed there. He has got installed on the chevron here. He's very slowly inching forward. And
He's
Webster
going to need
is out of the
someone to
race.
dislodge him.
Yeah, and Webster is out of the race. You can see him there.
Oh, disaster for Chiefs fans. He gets down the downhill, but even then, with that disqualification, Chiefs fans, they had a chance to break out of that bottom tier, but now look to be falling right back into it, barring Justin making a very strong comeback.
Yeah, Justin falls down to last place on the road here in 15th. As Jeb takes over proceedings here, Dusky falls all the way down to 6th after having a great spell at the top. And this slowdown is not going to help him in trying to regain that first place. But anyway, Blackburn here. Martinez here hunting down a back-to-back victory. I don't think that chevron looks good for him. It does not. He gets passed by 2, 3, almost 4 marbles there.
Now it is 4, and senior staff look to be poised to take first place with how things stand. Unless Pyro can make a move up to the top 5, it looks...
These four are just pushing each other on to catch up to Blackburn here. Andy here. Which if you
gets nudged forward. Top 3 for him. Blackstone, Andy both getting slowed down pretty heavily here. Jeb is able to expand his lead, so Pyro Terrace holding first and last as things stand.
Yeah. If Andy survives this race as well, he will tie the amount of races he survived in season 1, which is.
And look at the deceased as well, third and fourth out of nowhere, have given them put themselves in great position.
Yeah, with nice chevrons there, hunting down Jeb in the lead now. Blackstone there.
Pyro made a move, has advanced himself up to 5th place.
Andy there, leapfrog Blackstone there. Blackstone just had a slow exit there.
Andy now 2nd place.
Pyro in 6th place, trying not to lose ground here to Blackstone as the laps are running out for him to take the lead of the championship.
And I think Jolly, Clever, and Martinez might have all gotten snowed. Clever and Martinez might be stuck. Clever and Martinez
are racing. And so is Martinez. Oh no, Martinez is gone.
Senior staff on the edge of, it's just a race for survival now. Funny Man Co, 5th and 6th. It's just staying in the race. Icy has gone from 30 seconds behind to 11th by virtue of just staying alive and staying moving.
Yeah, staying moving here. And see there, and Icy trying to break top 10. But it's Jeb in the lead, followed by Andy here, the deceased 2nd and 3rd. Trying to make this into a 1-2, but Jeb is intending to make this as difficult as possible there. I think they swapped places there.
And as things stand, this would tie the best performance by any team this season with Makov Terrace in race 1, with still some ground to gain if either of them pass Jeb.
Yeah, you can see there both of the funny men.
4th and 5th now. Pyro, bad bounce for him is going to be
Blackstone is completely not moving.
He's going to need to be distinguished staff. It is a disaster for them. He's going to need to be dislodged by somebody coming through just to keep going. But even then, with how far behind he is,
but
might not be enough.
Behind. And Icy here,
at the very least.
10. Yeah, and I think Jolly gets past. Like you can see here, Jeb, Bob, they're actually going really slowly, but he gets through. Nobody here paying any heed to Blackstone here. In Blackstone's moment of plight, I think he might be stuck here. And
pretty bad position. Kale is able to dislodge him, so Blackstone might be able to get away with something if somebody else does not finish.
Yeah.
He's going to move up there. It's important, but...
Yeah, here comes Andy here, trying to hunt down Jeb. There's 1 and a bit left remaining here. His teammate and Cat, Dusky, Pyro, they're trying to move forward, trying to just establish a lead in the championship over... which Blackstone is basically out of this race. But these two teams know what's up, and I think these two are now starting to have some infighting here just for the individual championship here, as every point matters.
It's going to come down to the last lap to see if Andy and Bob can have the best race of the whole season, perhaps.
Yeah, you can see here Bob goes slow, and actually gets... My two Cat, they're going really slowly. The lap begins. Andy's only 0.6 of a second there from Jeb.
They're both slow to a halt. Andy,
Cat,
possible,
then Bob.
But we have
Dusky going slow. Almost in the hand. Here comes Andy. Andy moving much faster than Jeb here. Tries to
find each other. Nudges him forward. It's still within reach for Andy.
Yeah, it's still within reach
just
here.
Take
He's still
one
going.
Better line.
He gets
quite get it there. Still possible. Good bounces.
Good bounces here, hoping Jeb gets bad luck on the chevron here. There goes Andy. Jeb there, lovely, launching him off on the outside here, but it's going to depend on the chevron. And Andy takes the lead here on the final triple move.
Jeb was ahead for 5 laps, but now Andy might just be into the flag. Andy will. Cat will come in 3rd.
Bob, and then Dusky.
Bob 4th, Dusky 5th. Logan has come out of nowhere to take 6th place and rescue this race for quiet.
Blackstone's fallen off. I think he just didn't even want to finish the race out of embarrassment.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
Gale and Sebastian USA just staying alive, doing well enough.
Yeah.
Icy, same story.
Top 10 again, even after that probably pitiful performance. Then Justin
11th, Jolly 12th.
And actually, Clever as well.
Cover is done. So most importantly, Funny Man Co and the deceased both having very strong performances will move them up high in the standings. Let me calculate this as things stand here.
Yeah, and you takes the victory on the final lap here with a beautiful run on the final lap. The chevron going in his favor gave him the victory. But I believe it should be Logan Pyro here taking over proceedings at the top of the table.
I think he might have been passed by Logan at this point. I will have to check that.
Yeah.
As I finish putting everything in.
Yeah, Los Hermanos there is still having a respectable 25 points there. I think that could be enough.
I think it will be enough to keep them at the top, but just barely. With basically everybody behind them having a poor race, so it gives them a little bit of padding. So the final results being put in here. Jeb second place, Mossman's 20th.
Logan does take over proceedings there at the top of the table.
Bob fourth, Andy first, Dusky fifth, and Cat third with the fastest lap. And as things stand, it is Logan first individually, but Los Hermanos 8 points ahead of the deceased with Funny Men Co. for the back of a 35-point performance, taking third. American Patriots, 71 points, still within striking distance. Quiet Kids took a step back after this race, still at 69. Nice. And after that, pretty significant drop-off. Senior Staff, thanks to those two DNFs, 62 points. Executive Overseers, only 15. Martinez and Jolly not able to get anything going. Makov Terrorists, 6 points after 7 last week, will drop them down to 8th. IRL Terrorists doing well to help them dig out of near last place with the Chiefs fans, who themselves still stay there despite looking good for most of this race. So Los Hermanos sticking in the lead, but a new pack right behind them.
Yeah, Makov Terrorists takes the worst performance 2 races in a row to drop them from an incredible performance in the first race down to 9th. With Iowa Terrorists, they're only 2 points behind. Another poor performance will most surely drop them to the bottom. With Putin at the moment mostly out of the equation here, sitting at 14th. Blackton falls down to 4th. Iroh stays in 2nd to his dismay. And Bob jumps to 3rd.
Cat and Dusky, though, they have moved up from, I think they were around 9th and 11th. Now they sit together 6th and 8th. Within striking distance, 10 points of Logan's first place at 47. And a couple more behind them, Kale, Jeb, and Andy, off the back of his first place performance on 34. And it looks like it will be coming down to the wire for both competitions with 7 races to go. Any team really being able to take it with a few strong performances.
Yeah, Chiefs fans stay at the bottom there with only 40 points. So that has been it for today. A strong race there for Andy, stealing it from Jeb almost at the line here in the final couple of corners. And do you have anything to say, Pyro, to say goodbye to this transmission?
We will see you tomorrow for more marbles.
More marbles. And goodbye, everyone.